Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing something a little bit controversial, but I'm hoping that if you've clicked onto this video, you're here because you actually want to watch it, not because you want to moan or go on at me about having so much makeup. But yeah, as the title says, I'm going to be doing my makeup collection. I will warn you, there's quite a lot. I am a blogger and I also make videos on YouTube, so I do have a lot of products. Not all of them I bought myself. I do have a fair few PR samples in there. I'm not going to point them all out, but I'm just going to tell you that I didn't buy it all myself and there is PR samples in there. So I keep looking over there because my storage is over there, so I'm like, over there. Anyway, so I really hope you do enjoy this video. It has been requested a lot, so please don't moan at me if you don't want to see it. Just click off. That's all you need to do, just click off. I won't mind one little bit. So yeah, I'll stop chatting and let's go have a look at what I have in my storage. So we're going to start off with the tabletop area here. This white thing here is the Alex 9 drawer unit. So I'll just show you. You know, it looks like that, the big one you've seen before. So this is what's on top of it. This drawer set here I got from Asda a very long time ago, but it's just a basic sort of plastic drawers. And behind all these bits and bobs, I've got one of these lipstick holders, so I guess I'll show you that first. So in this I just put a lot of lipsticks that I use the most. So I've got like a nice 17 one. I've got some of the Beauty UK ones. This is one of my favourite lipsticks ever. This is the Barry M Ultra Moisturising one in 162. Really nice shade for autumn. And then in there I've also got some MUA ones and some more 17, some Sleek, some Elf, that kind of thing in there. Just behind that, as you can see, I've just got a few makeup bags and bits and bobs. Then I've got some dry shampoo, which is always handy. Hand cream, I don't really like that one, but it's just hanging around. I've got some body spray, it's the Brazil nut one from the Body Shop. My fiance seems to have left this deodorant on there, but that's fine, we can deal with that. And then I've just got a shot glass here with what are they called? Cotton buds or Q-tips if you're from a different country, so just that sort of for cleaning up makeup mistakes. So in this plastic drawer unit here I have like lip products, so we'll start from the bottom actually because that's kind of how I see it. So this drawer has lip balms and tinted lip balms more down this side, so I've got the Sleek Pout Polishes. These ones here are MUA ones, I don't think they do them anymore. There's a couple of Topshop ones up here which are really good. An Elf one which I'm not so fond of. I'll just pick out a couple of my favourites now. This Palmer's Lip Butter one is really good, and the NYC Applicious, they're quite nice as well. So they're just a lot of a mix in there. I've got some Lush ones and all that kind of stuff. Then in my next drawer I have lip gloss. So there's loads and loads of variety in here. So I've got Too Faced, to Elf, that one's probably got about one use left in it. I've got a Buxom one. This one's really nice and bourgeois, although it's like a tooth whitening one, and yeah, the tooth whitening stuff is rubbish. These collection cream puffs are really nice as well, so I've got like matte lip colours in here. Just got anything you can think of. Any lip gloss you've ever seen me talk about will be in this drawer, so it's just lip gloss. As you can see, mainly kind of pinky coloured ones. It's where most of my lip glosses are. So my next drawer is like lipstick overspill. So I've got like some of the pencily crayon type ones here. These are the Ico ones, which kind of like have been around for a very long time. Then I've got the Elf matte lip colours, which I absolutely love. These things are amazing. And then I've just got loads of these MUA lip booms, which aren't all that brilliant, but I got very excited when they got released. Some more MUA ones, and these are just generally the overspill from what doesn't fit in the one that's on the top. And then in the final drawer from that little lip tower, I've got sort of lip staining products. I've got the Lush, so I've got the Gosh lip markers. I've got some 17 ones, they're really nice. The MUA one, not so great, more 17. And then I've got some more lip crayons. I'm not really sure why I decide which ones go where, but hey ho. This one is a Stila one, which is really nice, I like that. I've also got my Sleek Pout paints and my one and only lip tar, which is what's this called? Trollop. And then other things that sort of don't fit anywhere else, like the MUA lip palettes, which aren't that great, and Benetton, and all that kind of stuff is in there. So now let's move into the first drawer. So this drawer here is blusher. So in the front one I have all my Sleek ones here, which I've labelled. So they've got what it is written on the front. I just used a Barry M nail art pen. So I've got the trio ones as well. This is one of my favouriteest blushes. This is Natural Collection. As you can see, I've used loads of that. Then another favourite is this 17 one. What is this called? Strawberry Swirl, which again, you can see I've used loads of that. So the front is mainly sort of normal blushes. In the back, I have like the baked blushes. So this is an accessorised one, which I really like, called Bombshell. And then I have the e.l.f. ones. And I also have sort of loose mineral shadows as well. So that's an e.l.f. one. I've got a Maybelline one. And then I've just got a bit of overspill. So I've got sort of a couple of these cheap e.l.f. ones. Then down the side here is my cream ones. So I'll pick out some of the cream ones I really like. I've got a couple of Topshop ones which are really, really good. I like those. The e.l.f. ones, this is a perfect autumn colour. It's called Seductress. Yep, Seductress, which is really great. And then, like at the back, I tend to have the ones I'm not so fond of. So I don't really like the Benefit Fine one. Not a big fan of that. Not a big fan of the Collection one. So those just sit in the back. So the next drawer down is kind of like a mishmash of everything. In the front here I've got highlighters. As you can see, I don't have loads, although maybe by your standards I do, who knows. This is the Undress Your Skin MUA one, which has a really cool pattern on the front. Ooh, looks like that. Yeah, I do like that one. I also have like a couple of eyeshadows in here that I use as highlighters as well, and some that you can mix into foundations. That's just kind of like a mix. In the back I have bronzers. I'll just show you a couple of my favourite ones. This is the Dr. Hauschka Powder Duo. This is amazing. It's really, really great because it's not sort of orangey toned. Hopefully the camera's picking that up. It's beautiful. And then the Bourjois bronzing primer is also really nice. There's just, yeah, random stuff in there. This little bowl here, ooh, it's holding my mascaras up. This little bowl here I just got from like a really random sort of shop. You know, you get the random ones that sit around. Yeah, so from there. And it just holds all my eyebrow products. It's probably not the best sort of organisation, but it does the job for now. So I've got the e.l.f. pencil, the Sleek Brow Kit I really like. The wax in there is really good, as you can see from the massive dip. I've got it, and I'm not sure what that red thing is that the mirror's picking up. I can't even tell what's red behind me. So yeah, mascaras in the front. A lot of these probably need to go in the bin. I probably need to have a clear out of those. So next empties, probably going to have a lot of mascaras. And then back I've got sort of like face palettes. So I've got the e.l.f. ones in there, and there's a couple more e.l.f. ones. So that's really all that's down at the back behind there. So this drawer is eyes. Quite exciting. This one's really full. So down the side here I've got all my small palettes. And a nice little note I got from my subscriber in my postbox, which was really nice. That kind of just sits in there. So I've got some of these e.l.f. Flawless eyeshadows. Those are really nice. As you can see from this, I'm a big fan of cheap makeup. Not cheap like as in bad quality. Good value. It's probably a better way of putting it. Ooh, this is the Soap & Glory little quad, which is amazing. I would highly recommend those. Then in the front I've just got eyeliners, eyeliners and eyeliners. So I've got glittery ones like the Collection ones. I've just got plain black liquids ones. We've got some gel ones. I really like, for gel, I really like the Collection 2001, and I really like the Essence one. And then just crazy colours and gold and everything's all in there. And then in this one here, which you can't see so well, it's got kind of like indie brands. So I've got loads of sort of samples, and then I've got some of the larger ones from like Firenze and all that kind of thing. So that all sits in the back there, and that's kind of like a nice hiding place for some really awesome colours, because indie brands do some amazing products. So that's what's hiding in the back there. You can sort of see my fiance's computer hiding down there. So the next drawer again is eyes. This bit here, when I first had it, I made it look all neat, but every time you open and shut the drawer, it sort of turns into a big mess. So I'm not going to bother trying to tidy this every time, but it's got like loose eyeshadows, but not indie ones. So it's like Barry M, MUA, Model Zone. They don't do those anymore, but they are the Model Zone ones. I've got some of the NYX glitters, which are really great for like Halloween and stuff. That's just generally what's all down there. Then I've got two glossy boxes in here, which just tends to be what I separate all my drawers by, sort of glossy boxes and birch boxes. So in the back I've got sort of singles and small quads and geos and that kind of thing that are brightly coloured. So I've got some crazy bright purples. That's an MUA one. They're really nice. This e.l.f. quad, which I absolutely love. Look at those colours, and they actually come out really bright as well. That one's called Punk Funk. It's generally just a mix, more e.l.f. And then in the front here I have sort of more nudie, browny, bronzy kind of colours. So I've got MakeUp store. I've only got one of those. I don't think you can get them in the UK. Another e.l.f. one, which is definitely worth sharing, is Day to Night. It's a really beautiful one. And then I've got some 17 ones. Next drawer is another favourite of mine. I've got all my sleek palettes here. Again, they're labelled with nail art pens. I'm not going to go into these, but if you want me to show you all of them sort of in a separate video or something, do let me know, because we're going to be here far too long if I go through those. Then in the back I have cream eyeshadows and sort of jumbo pencils, all that kind of thing. So I've got some the K ones, 17 collection. The collection ones are really, really good. Topshop. I've also got some sort of liquid eyeshadows like e.l.f. do, and then cream from e.l.f. I've got a colour tattoo in there, Catrice, they're really nice, 17, just whatever goes, that's creamy texture that is in there. And then down the side here I have eye primers and lip primers and sort of lip coat. I hate this stuff. I don't know why I still have that in there, I hate it. And the Fear&A Pixie Epoxy, which kind of like makes your loose eyeshadows just stick and be really amazing. So, yep, but the one I use most is Too Faced Shadow Endurance. Alright guys, so if the lighting has changed, just excuse me, because my battery went flat. So I charged my camera and went to the shop, and I picked this up whilst I was out, which is the Body Shop bronzing shade. This is not supposed to be a haul. Look at that packaging, is that not amazing? You see that in the light? Oop. And it looks like that. I'm not going to swatch it because I haven't taken my pictures yet, but it's the beauty. I've been after it for a long time, so yeah, that's kind of part of my collection now, I guess. So anyway, this drawer is one of the deeper ones. The bottom 4 drawers are a bit deeper, so I can stand my foundations and BB creams and all that malarkey up. So, yep, on this side I have foundations, BB creams all stood up here. In the back I've got a few sort of samples. This is a sleek Try It starter sample thing. I don't really know how to describe it. And I've got like a mini of the Benefit Hello Flawless and like some, it says GS in it. I can't remember what the brand's called, but it came in like a glossy box or something. And then I've just got a couple of backups in the back. I'm not a person that tends to buy backups, but I was sent these and I already owned it. So, yeah, and I like it enough to keep it. So, yeah, got that in there, but that's pretty much the only backups I have. Then in this drawer at the back here, which is probably a little bit hard to see, I'll tip it up a bit. It's just another glossy box. This has got concealers and powders in it. So I have the MUA ones, some e.l.f., some more e.l.f. I don't have a lot at the moment. I've recently finished up a lot of my concealers. This is one of my favourite ones though, and as you can see I've nearly finished that up. This one is completely empty, but this is the Sleek Corrector and Concealer Palette. I would highly recommend this to anyone. As you can see, I love this stuff. I also have the e.l.f. HD powder. In fact, I've got 2, but one is the yellow and one's the sheer. I think I prefer the sheer one, and then I've just got some random stuff in there, some samples again. So in this box here I have primers, and I also have some stuff like, I've got one of these Me Beat the Blues. It's like a liquid highlighter, so I tend to mix that in with my foundations. What else have I got in here? I've got the Benefit Stay Flawless 15-hour primer. Not a big fan of this stuff, don't really like it. But with things I don't like, I don't like to throw them away or get rid of them. So I'll use it on days where I'm not really going out, or on days where I'm just like, I'll have a use out of that, and then eventually it'll sort of get used up. So that's what I do with products like that. I've also got setting sprays in here, so the MUA one is my favourite one. I actually find that it makes my foundation last really well, even though it's really cheap, so I like that. I've got the collection one as well, but I'm not really a big fan of that. So yeah, that's all that's in there really. Again, I've used up quite a lot of primers recently, so it's a bit emptier than it used to be, but yeah. And the foundations. I'll go into those a bit more. So I've got a creamy one, the Pro Base Kit from MUA. This is rubbish, don't buy it, unless you like rubbish foundations, I guess. I'll show you some of my favourites. So this is probably my favourite foundation at the moment. It's the DHC Q10 foundation. This stuff is amazing. If I was getting married today, this would be what I was wearing, although I am on the hunt for something a it's absolutely perfect, as most people probably would be on their wedding. I also really like Bourjois foundations just in general, so the 123 Perfect, Flower Perfection. I've currently run out of all the, what's the one with the red lid called? They had two different versions. Healthy Mix, I had two of those and I've run out of both of them, so I have none of that. The Gosh CC cream is also really good. But let's go on to the next drawer. I'm sure I've fed up of looking at that drawer. So this drawer is my palette drawer. So I've got some of my smaller palettes upstairs in higher drawers, but these are sort of my bigger palettes. So I've got a few little ones down here. So I've got the Too Faced Fun in the Dark palette, which has got some really nice colours in it. That's really good for travel, because it's got like a bronzer, a blush, lip colours, everything in it. Got the Urban Decay Black palette, which is amazing. This matte black is awesome. A really old one from the Body Shop. Wow, 2-3 years, not awesomely old. This is a New Beauty UK Posh palette. I love this thing. It's called Masquerade. I would highly recommend this. It's super cheap. And then these ones here are just all MUA palettes. So, yep, they hide down there. Then in the back I've just got an e.l.f. one. Again, not a big fan of that. This is a new CID one. This is one of my favourite palettes ever. I went on about this so much earlier in the year. Calm down a bit now, because I thought you might be a bit fed up. But this is the Nev Cosmetics palette, and look at that. It's amazing. So there we go, that's probably a better representation of the colours. But this is amazing. And each one of these pans, if you finish the colour, you can take it out and buy a refill for it. So essentially you can make your own palette as well. So that is Nev Cosmetics, and they are amazing. So what else do I have in here? I've got the Urban Decay Vice palette, which I love. Look how much of a dip I've made in that one there. Got the standard Naked palette. Again, look at that. Hit pan on two of them. I'm Urban Decay obsessed. After saying I like cheap browns. Cheap browns and Urban Decay. This is the 15th anniversary. This shade here called Deep End is stunning. I'm actually going to swatch it for you. Look at that. Oh, so beautiful. Don't think you can buy it individually though, unfortunately. Too Faced Shadow Bonbons. This is one of those palettes that annoys me, where it's not got that many eyeshadows in it. It's just got loads of sort of holes where things have come out, which really bugs me. I hate it when they do that. And then, the last one is the Alice in Wonderland, which I love this. Look how used that is. It's quite old. This is a list I've made of the names in the palette and what they're actually called in real life, which is quite handy. But I say in real life, I mean sort of in the regular line. Hello! I got my glasses on and my comfy jumper, can you see? But that's what it looks like inside. I love the palette. Just get excited looking through it. So that basically is my palette drawer. Oh, actually, I want to show you this one as well. It's like show and tell at school, isn't it? This is the NYX Nude on Nude palette, which I also love. Again, a very used palette. It has some really nice shades in it. Does have that in the bottom, which I never really use, but it's there for those that are bothered. So we're on our penultimate drawer now. I've pretty much gone through my makeup collection. This drawer here is actually full of like PR stuff that I've been sent, so yeah, it's a bit of a mess, I'm not gonna lie. This is all stuff that I need to write about and review. The nail varnish at the bottom is Overspill from my nail varnish collection, so I did buy all that myself, but yeah. This is stuff I need to write about and share with you. Ooh. Then this is my nail varnish. So I have quite a lot, and I know you're probably thinking I have no nail varnish on, so what's the point in having this? I don't wear it. I've recently just started working in a kitchen again, so I can't wear it, but hopefully I'll be leaving it soon, and it's just temporary, so I can wear my beautiful colours again. So I'll show you the ones that I miss, seeing as I can't wear them. I love this one. It's the Barry M textured one. It's the green one called Ridley Road. How stunning is that? I'm also a big fan of the glitter one, so this Model's Own one. It's called Freak Out. It's awesome. Let's show you one more. What is the one more worthy of sharing? This one, another Barry M one. I like Barry M. This is the Jelly Nail Paint. This one's in Lychee. Although saying that, I'm not the biggest fan of like their standard black lids ones, just more sort of the exciting ones and the gel ones. But yeah, there's just generally a mix in here. They're mostly cheap brands. I've got like MUA, Accessorize, I quite like theirs. Quite like Essence as well. So all that's just in there, and that's the bottom drawer. And then if I just move you over here, this is like my dressing table, but I don't have one. This is just a cheap table I picked up from a charity shop and cleaned. So all the stuff that's on the top here is like stuff that I'm trying out for review. So I've got the MUA Smoked palette, which is really, really good. I'm liking that. This blusher, bronzer even. I've just shown you like a Rimmel eyeliner. These eyelashes I keep meaning to use, which are actually from Wilkinson's. It's part of like a new thing I'm doing on my blog. More to follow. Elf stuff. 17 paint. Sorry, it had to be said in that voice. Anyway, and then if I move you over a little bit more, sorry, you can see like jackets and stuff hanging down. This door here has got one of those hooks on the top which you can hang jackets on. It's just like the airing cupboard, so we don't use it much. These little, I guess you could probably call them plant pots, I got from Poundland for a set of 3, so I thought that was a bit of a bargain. In this one I have eyeliners, the eyebrow pencil that I used all the time, so it's just easier than having to reach right up the top. I've also got lip liners in here. I've also got some crayons, the ones I like to use in the inner corner. This one here is called Equinox. It's by Topshop. I think it was limited edition though, but look how worn and used that is. That's almost run out, which is very sad. My favourite brand for eyeliners are probably the No. 7 ones. They do some really, really great eyeliners. And then for black eyeliners, where is it gone? I know it's hiding in there somewhere. There it is. This is my favourite liquid liner ever, ever, ever. It's the DHC liquid eyeliner. This stuff is amazing. So that's all my pencil, liquid, blah, 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 eyeliners. Then I've got 2 things for my brushes. I'm not going to show you too close up because some of them are a bit dirty. I also have a pen in here just to be handy. But this one has got face brushes in it. They're mainly e.l.f. Yeah, a lot of e.l.f. in there. I've got some MUA ones, Real Techniques, probably the majority of them. I've got a few of the vintage cosmetic ones that I reviewed a while ago. Blush Professional. I think that's Bare Minerals one. It is, Bare Minerals. And then these are my eye brushes. I've got sort of tweezers coming off the side. And this here, this brush is from Wilkinson's again. Part of my new project that I am not going to reveal too much of, but this brush is from Wilkinson's and it costs about £1.50 and it's actually a really, really good brush, so have a look in there. So again, it's mainly sort of e.l.f., Real Techniques, MUA in there. So that is that. And then lastly, and you're thinking, oh my god, is she not finished yet? I'm going to have to unclip my camera from my tripod because this is on the floor. Underneath I have a few makeup bags. So this one here is products that are going to be reviewed, that I've got all my pictures for. So you can see that awful jumper I'm wearing. There we go. So these are ones that I've got all my pictures for that are going to be reviewed very, very soon. So this is all pictures taken, all ready to go on reviews. This one is closed. These makeup bags are just old ones, so I think this is a Body Shop one, gift with purchase from years ago. Yeah. This one has got stuff in it for a blog post I'm going to be writing soon, but I don't want to open it because I don't want to spoil the surprise for you. And this one here is probably quite exciting to you guys. This again, I think, is just a makeup bag from a gift with purchase. I think I got Christmas or something, nothing exciting anyway. These are all products that I am currently trying out for review. So I've got the Look Beauty Cheeky Trios, I've got lots of Glow Mineral stuff in here. Essence Mascara, the new Sleek Matte Me lip products, new foundation, this is Max Factor Whipped Cream. This stuff is really, really good if you see it. It's pretty much the only foundation I've tried that I don't have to use a primer with, so that's very impressive. And yeah, there's just stuff in there. And then this one is me being lazy. This is stuff that I recently wrote a haul on. So this is the new MUA matte lipsticks, which to be honest I wouldn't recommend. the new Apocalypse lip lashes and yeah, just stuff. Ah, I'd been looking for this. This is my card reader. Okay, that's me being super lazy. So I'm just going to finish the rest of this vlog style with my PJ jumper and my glasses on. But that is my makeup collection. I really hope you don't think I was bragging because you guys asked for this. Yeah, and to be honest with you guys, I really enjoy watching makeup collections. If it wasn't your cup of tea, then I really don't know why you've still got to this point, but I guess you have if you're hearing this and you're like, makeup collection. Anyway, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not a subscriber, I would love it if you subscribed, although of course I'm not going to make you, but it is free. And check out my blog below. As I always say, there's posts on there daily. I'm a lot better at getting content on there, in all honesty. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll speak to you again soon, guys. Bye!